Wavebreaker the Rescue Coaster at SeaWorld San Antonio is an intimate family launch coaster that opened in 2017, and I've seen a lot of people, especially Airtime Thrills, talk a lot of trash about this ride, and I just don't feel the same way. So in this video, I will share my opinions on Wavebreaker and talk about the ride experience, theming, and more. First, let's talk about the ride entrance. The entrance to Wavebreaker is, in my opinion, the best front entrance of any ride in the park. You have this sort of archway with waves and the ride logo, 2 large screens on both sides, and 2 test seats. Now, strangely, on my most recent visit to the park in March 2026, both screens were turned off, which was the first time I had ever seen them off. Even if they were just playing advertisements, it still made the entrance feel more alive, so it's sad they were off. Now let's talk about the ride experience. When you get on the ride, you step into these very comfortable seats on the car that's meant to look like a jet ski. Then you pull down your lap bar that curves around your body and is also very comfortable. The ride also gives you 2 ways of holding on. You can hold on to the lap bar or grasp the handles in front of you. The latter gives you a much more immersive experience, like you're actually riding a jet ski. Now for the actual ride experience, you leave the station into a right-hand turn into a show building with 6 screens that plays a randomized set of 3 videos, telling you you're on a mission to save an injured animal. Then a countdown from 5 will play, and a blue tarp will open up. Once the countdown is over, you will be propelled by the tire launch into the first hill, and this hill is just completely forceless. There's no airtime whatsoever. The only purpose of this hill is so that the train can roll back if it doesn't have enough speed to clear the hill. Sometimes that doesn't always work. So after that hill, you go onto this steep banked turn and into an S-curve, and you hit this tight turn that has solid positive G's, and that leads into the second launch, which brings the ride to its top speed of 44 miles per hour, then rises into a curved hill that is also the tallest part of the ride at 61 feet. After dropping off that hill, you go onto an artificial island and turn around a tree. After this turn, there is one of the most insane and underrated head choppers ever with another piece of track. There has to be at least 5 feet of clearance between the riders and that piece of track. Anyways, after that, the ride just dies. It goes onto a bit of straight track, hops onto land again, and then hits the brake run, which ends the 2,600-foot-long coaster. Now, I understand why a lot of people dislike this ride because, even I'll admit it, this ride is extremely forceless. There's no airtime, the turns are weak, and that's literally the only critique I have with this ride. Its restraints are comfortable, it's butter smooth, and is a great coaster for kids to lead to more intense coasters. Now for my rating, I'll rate Wavebreaker a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's a solid family coaster that does what it needs to do, but could use a little bit more force. But yeah, that's it for today. This took way too long for it to come out. I started working on this video literally a month ago, so I'm sorry for all of these delays. It just had a lot of stuff and I was kind of lazy, but yeah, that's it for today. I'll probably make a lot more reviews. I had a lot of fun doing this video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one if I make another.